Hey y'all, so this week's workout follows the same format that we've been doing for the last several weeks. You got 10 exercises. 2 of them are going to be a warm-up exercise, and they're both a little cardio, and they're going to maybe help get some of the frustration out that you might be feeling since we have kind of been in this limbo situation for much longer than we had all hoped that we would be. So your first 2 exercises are punching and kicking. Now, if you're at home and you don't have access to a punching bag, it's okay. You're just gonna pretend like you have one. And I'll tell you what I like to do for the punches is that you're going to add a little extra weight by grabbing canned goods. So I'm gonna get my 2 cans, and I'm gonna go 30 seconds each of punches, okay? Using those canned goods, and it doesn't seem like much, but if you really throw that punch like you mean it, you're gonna feel it in your shoulders. And then I'm gonna go 30 seconds of kicks, okay? Like I am roundhouse kicking a punching bag. We're going 30 seconds on one leg, 30 seconds on the other leg, and then I'm back to my punches for 30 seconds again, and back to my kicks, 30 seconds each leg, 30 seconds the other leg. Okay, that's your warm-up. Doesn't sound like much, but I promise you will have your heart rate up a little bit. You'll be starting to feel those muscles work, and that's what we want in a warm-up. It shouldn't be something that's so terribly taxing that you can't get through it, right? It's just getting you warm. The next 8 exercises, it's a strength circuit. So we're gonna need either a dumbbell. If you have a set of dumbbells, that'd be awesome. If you don't have a set of dumbbells, if you've watched any of my videos before, you know you can use things like a can of paint. You can use a 20-pound bag of rice. You can use a 10-pound bag of rice. You can use any weight that you choose, and there are lots of things that you can use. I've had clients use concrete blocks. We've had people use wine bottles for their curls and their triceps. You just gotta watch out that you don't spill that precious cargo when you use a wine bottle. So you're gonna grab whatever weight you decide you wanna use, and you're gonna start with a single leg deadlift. So I love this exercise because it works core, it works all the stabilizing muscles, and it's a great exercise for the legs and working the glutes. So we're gonna stand on one leg, squeeze in, drop, keep that chest up, and come back up. We're gonna go 10 on one side, and then we're gonna switch, squeeze in, 10 on the other side, okay? 10 on one side, 10 on the other side. Sticking with legs. We're gonna go up, and we're gonna do a stacked back lunge. So one arm is going to be up by the ear. With that same leg, you're going to step back into a back lunge, push through the front heel, come up to standing. We're going to go 10 each side, and then pull it down, switch to the other side, 10 on the other side, and then we will pull that weight down. 10 each side on that stacked back lunge. We're going lateral lunges next. Squeeze in, step out to the side, big lunge out, step to the center. Your butt is going back as you step out, step together. You're gonna go 10 on one leg, and then we'll switch 10 on the other side. Make sure that you keep both feet on the floor. The tendency is to want to let the straight leg, that foot roll. Don't do that. You don't get the stretch that you would normally get in the inner thigh if you let the foot roll. Okay, last on our legs where we're using this dumbbell, you can keep the dumbbell. If you have a kettlebell, you can grab it, but we're gonna do a swing. A hip thrust, or what we would normally do with a kettlebell is a kettlebell swing. You can do the same thing with the dumbbell. You just have to make sure you don't let go. So, soft knees, squeeze your belly button in nice and tight, and think about sitting your butt back a little bit. You're gonna drop, and then squeeze the buns. So bend the knees, straighten the legs. squeezing, working hip mobility, working glutes, and getting that heart rate up, okay? So we're gonna drop our dumbbell after we do that. So each of those exercises you can do with just one dumbbell, okay? And then we're gonna move to some shoulder stuff. So a lot of legs, a lot of shoulders today. We're gonna go mountain climbers and plank jacks. So for mountain climbers, your hands are gonna go down to your mat or to the floor. Shift forward into a high plank. Squeeze your belly button in, and we're going to drive the knees up, like you're gonna drive the knees through the hands. Try to keep your body as stable as possible, as little bouncing as possible. You go 10 each side on that one. Then we're going into our plank jack. So staying in that high plank, you're gonna hop out, hop in, hop out, hop in. Same thing, stay stable as you go out and in that plank jack. You're going 10 of those. From there, we're gonna flip all the way over and we're gonna do a single arm chest press. Chances are you can use that same dumbbell that you had been using before to do your chest press. We're gonna do single arm. I'm gonna show you on the floor so that you can see what it looks like in case you don't have a bench or a ball, but you can also do this on the bench or on the stability ball. You're gonna come all the way back, lay down on the floor on the mat, take the dumbbell into one hand. You're going up and over the chest. You wanna really squeeze your belly button in because you're dropping that one arm out to the side and pressing back up and in. So you have to use your core to keep your body stable with all this weight on one side. You're gonna go 10 on one side, pull it down, always pull the weight down, switch hands, come back up, and go 10 on the other side. Once we've done 10 of each of those, you're gonna pull it down. We're gonna come all the way up and drop the weight. And we have one last exercise here, and we're gonna come back to our mat. Lean back, shoulders down and away from the ears, squeeze the belly button in, tilt back toward the back of your hips, let your toes float up. So you're in a boat pose from yoga, but then we're gonna do a twist. So side to side, side to side. We're going 10 each side. Once you're done there, you're gonna go back up to your single leg deadlift and go all the way back through. We're gonna do it 5 times. So you're getting 50 reps. So one of the reasons that we've been doing this 10 exercises, 5 rounds, is that when you're using a little lighter weight than you might normally use if you're in a home gym versus being able to go in and lift heavy in a traditional gym, you can add a little extra reps. So 10 in each set still allows you to lift relatively heavy, but you're doing it multiple times. So you should feel like you've gotten a really good workout by the end, and in this workout in particular, you're hitting mainly legs, shoulders, a lot of glutes, a lot of shoulders, a little bit of chest, a little bit of core. You got that little bit of cardio and getting that frustration out in the beginning. So try it, let us know what you think. Oh, and this outfit is from this really cute boutique in Tuscaloosa, Alabama called Bossy, B-O-S-S-I. It's an independent athleisure company, and it's female owned, so by another woman entrepreneur, and we partnered on a class this week. So if you didn't get a chance to take the class, I would love for you to check out her website. She has such cute things, really great quality clothing, and I've worked out in it. It works out great. Like there's not any issues. Sometimes with athletic gear, if things don't fit right or if they don't feel right, it's not comfortable to work out in. This was awesome for the workout that I did today. So check out her website. She has some really cute things. Bossy, B-O-S-S-I. And on Instagram and Facebook, she is at Bossy House, B-O-S-S-I-H-O-U-S-E. Check it out. Thanks, you guys. Have a great week.